7 success factors, for actionable presentations today. So number one is definitely clarity, and clarity in the sense of cleanliness, of just cleaning your slides from all the clutter, or decluttering everything that you have. So just removing anything from backgrounds and chart decorations and effects, visual effects that don't have any sort of meaning or content, right? So this clarity is very important. First, that we actually can read things, and this clarity then also leads to, if you're using clear design, very simple design, then you can communicate it, then you can actually show more things, right? And when you're doing all that, it's important that you're consistent. Okay, it's important that you're consistent, no matter if you're using PowerPoint or Excel or Power BI or SAP tools or anything, right? It's important that you're doing it in a consistent way, consistent shapes, consistent terminology. The same word should mean the same thing, right? So in the same sense, the same type of chart should mean, the same shape in a chart, or the same color should always mean the same thing, right? So maybe it's, green for the positive variance, red for the negative variance. Then we are using some patterns, what is the actual data, what's the forecast, what's the plan, so that when I see it, I immediately understand what is on the I understand basically the notation, right? I can just read it as a language. So the consistency is extremely important. Of course, then also the storyline. How do you construct the whole presentation? What's your key message? What are the relations between sections in your presentation to the whole storyline? So how does it fit together? And then with this, once you have the first 3 points, only then basically you start unlocking the understanding. All right. So once the things are clear, consistent, once you have a storyline, then people can start, listening to you, understanding what's going on. And then of course you need to build understanding by providing explanations, providing comments, providing drill down information, pop-up charts, things like that, okay? Because everybody will have the question why, or why are we 10% below the plan, right? And you need to answer the question why in your slide decks, right? So we'll look at techniques how to do that. And then once you understand why, there's only one phase left, which is act upon it. All right. Once you understand, okay, we have a problem, 10% below the plan. Something is going on with brand XYZ in Germany. All right. What are we going to do about it? You have a discussion. You discuss the situation, and this should result in some action points. All right. That's why we call it actionable reporting, actionable presentation, actionable dashboarding, right? It should result in an action to correct the course, or to scale good practices and so on, right? So this is the classic thing. And now in today's world, there are additional requests for building slide decks. All right, it is not enough to have static charts and just dump things on people, because they will answer. They will pose the question why, and you will still have this slide with a static chart, and no details, cannot interact with it, cannot drill in, find the answers in the data and respond and create actions there, right? So it's important that first you have some options to increase the information density, to provide more data to answer the questions why, and then this interactivity or collaboration, so that you don't just have static slides, but you have a mechanism, interaction, a way of interacting, some interaction design, to actually get to the underlying reasons, and then that will basically unlock the action point. So those are the 7 I would say areas or factors of successful presentations that are needed today.